We roll into the driveway of our new rental. Before we got married, Corey and I decided we needed a bigger place to live so we could pull all of his things out of storage and save some money. Part of me thinks the move might have inspired his sudden desire to propose to me without discussing the idea first. Sure, we already lived together, but the minute Corey wanted to remove his belongings from storage was the moment he'd taken this relationship to the next level. It wouldn't have been an easy decision to make, given the extra commitment Ava brings alongside me. I know caring for someone else's child isn't a hassle most people want to bother with, but Corey has put in the hard work with Ava. He makes her feel loved. Sure, occasionally I notice the situation getting to him when he'd rather be alone with me, but he's only human. Corey kills the engine and sighs. "Are you sure everything's okay, honey?" I ask. I don't want to be a pain, but I can see something's on his mind. "It's nothing." "Come on, you can tell me. That's what wives are for." He shifts to me with his usual loving smile, the one I fell in love with 6 months ago. But it soon turns sour. "The same old thing as ever. A parent complaining. I don't know why, but I thought being away from the school even for a few days might have allowed some change to sweep in. Of course not. If anything, it's given them more ammunition." I shake my head in support. What happened? What always does. I give a kid a grade, he takes it home to show his parents, they lose their minds and yell at me over the sheer possibility that their child is less than perfect. Little do they realize how many lies their son has sprinkled over that terrible mark I've handed out. If I dare argue with Mom and Dad, they'll run to the principal and threaten all kinds of legal action. Then, before I know it, I'll be forced to reverse the grade and destroy all authority I might have held over the damned twerp to begin with. "Hey, it's okay," I say as I rub his arm. "Did this all happen today?" "No, my old school before I moved here. So far, I'm at the stage where this kid's parents are questioning the mark I gave out before we left. It's only a matter of time before they escalate the problem, though." He slams the steering wheel with a fist. I flinch and pull my arm away from him as if I was patting a dog who suddenly bared its teeth. I've never seen this side of Corey. "I'm sorry," he says, after opening his hand. "I didn't mean to." "It's fine. Let's just get inside. I'll make you some dinner while you take a nice hot shower to unwind. What do you say?" "You don't have to do that. You've worked hard today. Probably harder than me." "I'm happy to do it. I know it's your turn to cook, but you need a break. Plus, I had a good day." I hate lying to him. "But what about your keys? That can't be an easy thing to deal with." "They're keys that'll wind up in some silly place on my desk at school. Guarantee it." I climb out of the sedan and walk to Ava. I pull the handle on her door to let her out. The child lock prevents her from opening it herself. Once I help her down from her seat to the driveway, I twist to spot Corey still sitting in the car like he's caught in a daydream. There's more going on inside that head than some threatening parents with too much time on their hands. I can see it. "Come on," I say as I tap on the glass of his window. "Let's forget about school and relax." I give him the best smile possible after the whirlwind of a day I've had. Corey reciprocates and climbs out of the car. I'll be inside in a second. I just need to look for something in the garage. Most of our unpacked moving boxes are in there. Okay, I'll be inside making you some dinner. Once you're done out here, go take a shower. All right, fine. I'll do what I'm told, he says, raising his arms in defeat. Did you want me to bring your bag in? Thanks, he replies, handing it over as he heads toward the garage. Grabbing Corey's laptop bag, I walk Ava in and set her up in front of the TV with some snacks and a few of her favorite toys. I know I won't ever win Mother of the Year, but I need to keep her occupied so I can make us all some dinner. Nothing pushes a bad day to the back of your head better than a full stomach, and I happen to be a decent cook. At least, I think I am. Corey comes inside by the time I've got half a chicken Cobb salad prepared. The meal is one of his favorites and a breeze to whip up. I hear the shower run while Ava continues to stare at some kids' show on the TV that has a solid line of purchasable toys supporting it. I swear the creators add new characters every other week so they can throw another toy onto the shelves at Walmart. Still, I can't deny it makes her happy. Putting my cynicism aside, I spot Corey coming out of our bedroom redressed, rubbing his short hair to make sure it's dry. Smells wonderful, he says toward the sizzling chicken on the frying pan. I move over to him and wrap my arms around his body for a firm hug. He squeezes me back after a moment. What was that for? He asks. I wanted to cheer you up. We all know how some of these parents can be. I don't think it matters what grade you teach or how long you've been in this industry. Some people will never give you the respect you deserve. Corey agrees as we break off our embrace. He heads for the refrigerator and pulls out a beer, popping the cap a second later. I thought he was getting the drink out ready for dinner, but he takes a long swig. It's unlike him to have any alcohol before we eat. I say nothing, figuring he needs to relax and forget about work. So, where do you think your keys are? He asks, jutting his beer at me. Oh, it doesn't matter. They'll turn up. And if they don't, I'll have to beg the school not to send me a bill for the replacement locks and new keys. Annette would vouch for me. Corey chuckles. I'm positive she would take the blame if you asked her to. I know Corey's only joking, but there isn't much Annette and I wouldn't do for each other. We've been friends forever. So long now, I've lost count. That reminds me, Corey says. I got a funny email from one of the guys I wanted to show you. Here, it's on my cell. He heads over to his laptop bag and unzips the main section. A jangling of metal falls out almost immediately. 2 sets of school keys sit on the kitchen table. Are those my school keys beside yours? I ask as my brows pull in tight on my forehead. What the hell? Corey blurts. I don't know how they got there. It's okay. You must have grabbed them by mistake somehow. How? I squeeze my right elbow with my left hand. Maybe when you dropped in during recess, you picked them up by accident and put them in your pocket? What? Come on, I'm not that stupid. I wasn't saying you... Do you really think I'd do something like that? Corey asks, cutting me off. His nostrils flare up along with his rapid breathing. Yet, despite his anger, he looks guilty. Why can't he admit it was an accident? I shake my head,